Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the LI Sports Network for yet another Sunday night showdown. Live from the rinks, Dylan Flynn along to bring you all the action of this varsity matchup here on this wonderful Sunday in October. Tonight we have the St. Anthony's Friars taking on the Middle Country Cougars in varsity division action. Friars come in 2-4, winning their previous game 6-0 off a second shutout from TJ Olmschneider, who is not present here tonight. So it's going to be Ryan Burhart getting the start in net. It's moving day for the Friars. After an 0-3 start, they're in position to be 3-1 in their last four, and with a win would move into a tie for 5th place. A nice response from the team in black and yellow. They got to stick to the puck possession game. It's so successful for them when it works, and when they do it effectively, it's just as good as playing solid defense. Nicholas DeAndrea, Brady Monteleone, two big stars for this team. DeAndrea comes in on a 3-game multi-point streak. Going to look to try and extend it here tonight. And Brady Monteleone has scored in 4 out of 5 that he's played this season. We're going to look for them to have a big night, try to propel this Friars team to a victory. And on the other side of the ice, the Middle Country Cougars come in a slow start, 0-7, losing their previous game 5-1 to the West Islip Lions on Wednesday. They're looking to break the ice here, get their first win. They have not scored more than 3 goals in a game. They're going to have to do so to keep up with the Friars here tonight, a team that is capable of putting up a big number. They got to play smart physical. Can't take too many penalties, but you got to knock the Friars off the puck. Take away their puck possession game, as I touched on. If you can stop them from holding the puck in the offensive zone and take it down the other way, they will have chances to score. I do believe so. We'll see what they can muster here tonight. You got to get the bounce, too. A little bit of luck always helps, and sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And on any given day, any team can beat anybody, so we'll see what happens here tonight. And if they do win tonight, it would move them in the 9th place, 1 point out of a playoff spot. And as we haven't even touched the halfway point here in the season, anything is possible. They are not out of anything yet. Warm-up's just about to conclude. Take a short break here, and once the players are ready, we'll be right back. And on the LI Sports Network, it'll be Cougars, Friars, Sunday Night Showdown. Ryan Burhart for St. Anthony's, Michael Sittler for Middle Country. We are underway here at the rinks on the LI Sports Network. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Dylan Flynn, so excited to bring you this Sunday night action. Off the face-off, it's Gavin Cotta entering the middle country zone, getting the offense set up. Flanking him are Nicholas D'Andrea and Brady Monteleone, two of the big guns that we touched on in the pregame. Gonna look to get it going early here. On the wraparound, it's D'Andrea touching for Monteleone. And there's that bit of physical play that we talked about for middle country, knocking Monteleone off the puck. And here they come the other way. TJ Howard, David O'Brien. O'Brien to the net, sent it wide. Good chance there for middle country. Physical play turning into an opportunity down the other way. As that did not go on net, we have not registered an official shot. Here comes Monteleone now shooting, and that one got a piece of Sittler up into the netting. We'll get our first whistle. Michael Terry winning that faceoff, but it's Brandon Schurman intercepting, speeding the other way, trying to get around Jack Mancini, putting it in front. Right there was Braden Schempf, but he couldn't finish it off. Sliding kick save by Burhart keeps this one scoreless. A hard hit thrown there on Schurman in the neutral zone as the puck got lofted into Burhart. It's going to result in a penalty. Dylan Smith gonna go sit in the box for 2 minutes, and an early opportunity here for the Cougars going up on the power play. We'll see if they can set the pace here with an early goal and go up on the Friars. Scott Whitbeck couldn't take that face-off away. The Friars cleared all the way down on net. However, on the power play, no icing. But a great start nonetheless. Terry now trying to take the shorthanded turnover to the net. That one went wide, far corner. Now it's Kolb. Springing Schurman, who drew that penalty. He dumps it all the way down below the goal line. Cougars on it. This one lofted up over the glass, out of play. Get another whistle. Dylan Smith, 2 minutes for roughing. Minute and a half into this game. Now a minute 30 to go on the power play. Face off in the Friars zone. The tie up in the corner. Players trying to pry it free. Out springs Monteleone. Brady Monteleone clearing all the way down. In pursuit is Nicholas D'Andrea. He gets there before Kolb. Back pass to Monteleone, set up in front for D'Andrea. The one-timer wouldn't go, it was blocked. This one tipped on net. Sittler able to get that one. D'Andrea, short-handed. 50 seconds to go. Cougars able to take it and move it up for 2-on-2. Howard, crisscross with Schurman. TJ Howard shoots, and that one was blocked. Vincent Capoli on the back check. Schurman operating behind the net on the power play. Hounded by Monteleone. Monteleone muscles him off the puck in the corner, finds D'Andrea near side, and D'Andrea's gonna try to skate this out and does. Monteleone streaking up the left wing. Pass was just out of his reach, but no foul here. Monteleone now behind the net. Pinching in there is Nicholas Alamia. Pass was behind him, so back out at center. It's the Friars going to work. Here comes Mancini. He gets tripped up. Nothing comes of that, though. It's now the other way is Gerard Nealon. Nealon swinging below the goal line, looking for the wrap shot. One-timer then off the rebound, wouldn't go. Dylan Cochran fanned on that one as we're back to 5-on-5. No shots on the power play for the Cougars. St. Anthony's had 2 shorthanded chances. Nealon, little touch pass up through center. Alexander Greziak, the man streaking to the net. Greziak short side, swallowed up by Sittler. He'll hold on for the whistle. Kyle Jablonski going hard to the net. The man in front, Grzyak, elects to let it go, and right into the mask of Sittler. Able to knock that one down, make the save. We're back underway with a face-off. It's a turnover. Schurman trying to get around Cochran. He can't get there. Schurman almost had a step, but a nice job by St. Anthony's to close off that opportunity, and now they come out the other way with Gerard Nealon. Nealon moves it up. Marcia Sada. That one got pushed through, and now it's Kolb the other way, carrying out over the blue line. Kolb gets through Cochran, throws on net, and Burhart kept that one out. Fluttered right at the goal line, wouldn't go across though. Another good look from Middle Country early here. Gerard Nealon again. Nealon pushes in. DeAndrea fresh off the bench. Puck passes him up. Here comes Schurman. Howard far side, or excuse me, Whitbeck far side. He plays it in the corner. Middle Country a little bit short-staffed tonight. Gonna look for some quick, short changes. Monteleone, some confusion there with Capulli. They can't get it out of the zone after Middle Country went for the change. St. Anthony's pretty much had a free clear, and they'll take it out the hard way with Cotta. DeAndrea going to the net. DeAndrea in alone. Michael Sittler can't make the save. It's a goal. Nicholas DeAndrea breaks the ice here. It's 1-0 St. Anthony's. Nicholas DeAndrea looking to keep that multi-point streak alive, off to a fantastic start with goal number 1 here Sunday night. As they move in again, it's Cotta sending over from Monteleone. He throws a backhand on net. Michael Sittler forced to make the save and cover up. His players came crashing down upon his crease. Monteleone tried to win that one back, but a nice step by TJ Howard gets him sprung the other way. Howard looking for the bank pass to Whitbeck, trying to get crafty there. There's Mancini cutting it off, now sending the Friars the other way. They wait at the blue line. Monteleone dangling in and backhanding one just wide of the net. Mancini, nice keep at the blue line. Shovels to Cotta. Jacqueline McGee battling far side boards. Here's DeAndrea, fresh off his goal, slicing through a couple defenders. DeAndrea, Takata, tries to get around McGee and does. Back up to Mancini, walks the blue line. Let's go, a slap shot that was high off the glass. Monteleone shovels back down low. DeAndrea from behind the net finds a streaking Alamia in the slot, but he shot it wide. Cotta falls down. Nice play there by Mancini to keep it in. Mancini lets one go. Blocker save. Sittler. Rebound was in front, but it got pushed away by the Middle Country back check, and it's cleared all the way down on net. No icing. Cougars get the change. Friars will also get the change as Alamia spins away from Schurman. It's sent over. Here comes Dylan Smith. Smith shoots, and it's gloved down and held by Sittler for the whistle. 7:41 to go here in the first. Folks, if you're not already, go follow us on social media, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram for all exclusive post-game highlights, live game updates, and stats only seen on our social medias at LI Sports Network. The face-off, St. Anthony's gets a shot attempt away. It goes wide of the net, but they retain possession in the offensive zone. Smith with Cochran. Dylan squared, going to work here as Greziak operates down low below the net. Smith looking for a touch pass. Terry at the side tried to stuff it home, but Sittler held his post. Michael Sittler wearing those pink highlighted pads, a nice touch as we play here in October, raising awareness for all sorts of cancer, but the pink representing the fight against breast cancer, a great cause that most of these players have taken up in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. A cause we hope we don't have to fight much longer, but a great cause nonetheless. Braden Schempf, big body in the middle of the ice, trying to make his presence felt. Battled for at the blue line. It's a major tie-up. It's Schempf moving into the fray and moving the puck out, looking for Whitbeck. It was out of his reach, so Capoli picks it up in his own end and goes cross ice for Cochran. Here comes St. Anthony's the other way, 2-on-1. Nice save by Michael Sittler, and he holds on for the whistle. Joseph Marchesada with Gerard Nealon and Alexander Greziak, little 3-on-1 action. Marchesada electing to let it fly. Andrew Lightby was back on defense for the Cougars. It's off the face-off following the Sittler save. It's Middle Country trying to go the other way, make something happen. Whitbeck takes this turnover. Puck was lost in the skates of Mancini and swings it down low. Schempf, again, trying to help his teammates out. TJ Howard takes a shove, loses the puck in the process, and here come the Friars the other way with speed. Monteleone looking for the stretch pass to DeAndrea, way out of his reach, so it crosses the goal line for icing. Shots in this period right now, 9-2 in favor of St. Anthony's. Middle Country has had a couple chances here. Nothing too steady as far as pressure goes in the offensive zone, but a big face-off here to try and knot this game at 1. The face-off taken past Golod. He now has to hustle. Dylan Smith hot on his tail. Golod able to move it back out to center, away from harm. But here come the Friars right back in. Cochran to Smith. The stretch pass wouldn't connect. It's Smith instead collecting in the neutral zone, trying to come on. But Joseph Lentini was just a little too eager, so it's offsides. .537 to go. The difference in this game right now, a Nicholas DeAndrea goal. That one was assisted by Gavin Cotta. That first line doing exactly what St. Anthony's needs them to do as they pursue a higher up playoff spot and continue the road to try and get back to 500. Cochran loses the puck. Schurman comes out of the fray, gets fended off to the right wing. Here's Schurman now looking for the tip chance in front. Couldn't find his man there. It was Cancia trying to position himself in front of the empty net behind Burhart. Pass is just a little too hot. Jacqueline McGee tries to clear it out, can't do so. In now is Smith. A delayed whistle. Is this going to be offsides? I do believe so. It looked as if the play was very close. The whistle came from the official down in the bottom left corner, and I think he overrode the linesman to signal offsides. A tough call right there, but a call nonetheless that goes Middle Country's way. Dylan Smith had a golden opportunity at Michael Sittler, 1-on-none. But play halts and Wood instead elected to try to pin Capoli up against the boards. Maybe had a chance at a little bit of an odd man rush. Now the puck sits idle in the neutral zone, pushed in by St. Anthony's just off sides, so it'll allow Middle Country to clear it out. Lloyd gets taken down to the ice. A little bit of incidental contact there. Both players trying to move towards the puck. It was St. Anthony's trying to come out on the far side. Off the face-off in front of the Friars bench after everyone still has their teeth, luckily. It's Brandon Shorman moving in, putting a shot on net, and it's gloved and held by Burhart. Showman, the big offensive presence here from Middle Country, is going to have to try and put some work in. Net a goal or two if Middle Country wants to have a chance in this game. That one was sent right in front, unbeknownst to Burhart, who made the save. Fortunately, we remain 1-0 as St. Anthony's moving the other way. They score on the open net, and wouldn't you know it, Nicholas DeAndrea has another multi-point game. Amidst the confusion, Golod gets spun around. DeAndrea looking for the feed to Cotta. Sittler felt the same way, trying to slide over. Instead, it gets knocked back to DeAndrea, who's going to take that all day open net. A little bit of a sheepish look from number 12, knowing exactly what he was trying to do, but he'll take the result nonetheless. Friars come in once again. Another shot. That one went wide right of the net. Smith looking for Terry on the give and go. It was in his skates. This one trickles out to the slot. Mancini lets it go. Sittler knocks that one back. Hand pass signaled here. Tried to be swatted down by Smith. Linesman all over that one. It makes the call immediately. Terry set to take the face-off. He does win it. Pinned up there along the boards was Lentini. The puck trickles back into the St. Anthony zone where it's rescued away from the Cougars by Terry. He sends a pass up for Dylan Smith, who kicks it nicely to himself, goes behind the back, dragging short side, stuffed off the side of the net. Couple shots knocked aside by Sittler. He held strong on the post. St. Anthony's looking for the short side stuff chance. They couldn't get it to go. Andrew Lipey helps it along. David O'Brien trying to make something happen. Scott Whitbeck stands up Dylan Cochran at centers. Here comes Dylan Smith on the break. Smith in, backhand. What a save, Michael Sittler. Another shot on net. That one gets flung wide. Capulli at the top. Puts it onto the stick of Jacqueline McGee, who has some room to operate. She'll chip in and head after it. Puck sits idle behind the net. Burhart choosing to hold his position as here comes O'Brien on the pinch. O'Brien down low. Puck squeaks out away from Middle Country, allowing St. Anthony's to come out with speed. It's Gerard Nealon. Griesiak in tow. Gerard Nealon. Stuffed chance kick save by Sittler. Golod back skates, sends it back to where he was just present. Two Friars come together, pop the puck up into the air, allowing Middle Country to come out of their zone as we pass a minute to play here in the first period. Mancini had Nealon asking for the pass desperately. couldn't see him all the way down on the other side of the ice. St. Anthony squeaks this one into the middle country zone. They're going to try to exit one more time. A slap shot from the top by Mancini, let go and turned aside by Sittler. Another chance, puck sitting idle right in front of the net. No one from the Friars there to put it home. So here comes Schurman, late in the period. Schurman with Lloyd to his right. Schurman letting one go, cross, just wide of the net. Had Berhard sliding, was just off target. Friars gonna try to wind this period down without letting one last chance go. We are 2-1, and that'll do it for the first period. 2 Nicholas DeAndrea goals are the difference. They muster 18 shots. Michael Sittler makes 15 saves in lieu of Ryan Berhardt's 3 on the other side. We'll take a break, and after intermission, it'll be period number 2. Friars Cougars Sunday Showdown on the LI Sports Network, home of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Ready to roll, second 15 minutes of play here at the rinks. St. Anthony's up 2-0 on Middle Country, courtesy of back-to-back Nicholas DeAndrea goals. Off the opening face-off of the periods, the Friars once again possessing, and here comes that man DeAndrea. DeAndrea with cutting to the net. He gets tripped up behind the play. Puck wouldn't squeak out. Here comes Monteleone, cutting to the net, backhanding on, and scoring. Brady Monteleone and another goal. It's now 3-0 St. Anthony's. Touched on it in the pregame. He scored in every game but one. That's now 5 out of 6 for number 6 in black. And 6 and 12 have been lethal here so far for St. Anthony's. They're out to a 3-0 lead. Immediately now forward with the face-off was Dylan Smith, looking for the tip in front. It wouldn't go. Middle Country the other way. Schurman letting a shot go that got blocked high off the glass. This one gets wrapped all the way around, rode the boards the whole way to the opposite side. It's knocked down and handled almost by Mancini. Schurman gets tied up with him into the corner. They go crashing. Players flying into the scrum. Out with it is Griziak. Smith in tow. To the net goes Marchesada. Ref's arm is up. We're going to get a call here, it appears, against Middle Country as Michael Sittler made that save. Braden Schemp going 2 minutes to the box for cross-checking, putting St. Anthony's on the power play. one of the more lethal power plays, if not the most effective power play in Suffolk County varsity. In the neutral zone, Smith and Monteleone have a little trouble connecting on the pass. It's turned over. Here comes Whitbeck with Howard positioned in front of the net. They can't put anything together, and here comes Monteleone with DeAndrea. Nicholas DeAndrea looking for the hat trick, circling the net. Back over the right faceoff dot. Sends it over for Smith. Back up top, Monteleone. Down low. Lentini plays catch. Lentini, nice stick there by Howard. Almost clearing it out, but he overskated it. Pressure there from Monteleone. Dylan Smith surveying his options. Far wing, Monteleone back to Smith. The give and go wasn't there, and that shot from Lentini went wide. DeAndrea. So we get a whistle here. The net appears to be off, and it was. So that was the reason for the stoppage. .51 seconds to go on the power play. 12:36 to go in the period. It's 3-0 St. Anthony's. The latest goal coming off the stick of Brady Monteleone. As off the face-off, a couple players and the linesman get taken down to the ice, but play is able to continue. Second power play unit is out, and they score! Alexander Graziak buries a power play goal, and it's 4-0 St. Anthony's. Michael Terry positioned in front. Was able to create a perfect screen for Graziak to shoot at. Friars coming out knowing exactly what they had to do in this game, executing their game plan to perfection. That is their league-leading now 9th power play goal of the season, coming courtesy of Alexander Graziak. Big goal there for number 16. We now resumed a 5-on-5 hockey following that power play goal. So Friars are immediately back into the middle country zone. And Gerard Nealon's shot gets blocked up off the glass. Trickles out to the far side of the net. And Brandon Schurman's able to clear it, looking for Braden Schempf on the stretch pass. Icing is waved off. Enough finesse on that one. Slowed down just before the goal line. Dylan Cochran able to clear it out. Middle country has to touch up. Cochran over to Marchesada. Joseph Marchesada trying to dice through a couple Cougars. It gets slid on net, where Sittler is able to cover it up and get the whistle. Latest goal scorer, Alexander Graziak, out there to take the face-off, wins it back to Nicholas Alamia, who swings it all the way down low for Joseph Lentini. Lentini has Smith as an option, trying to muscle his way free. That pass was just too hot for Graziak to handle. It's kept in the middle country zone, though. Howard rolls into Graziak. It's offsides is signaled. Alamia couldn't hold it at the blue line. Middle country doing a nice job playing physical. Took one penalty that did come back to bite them. But it's been a clean game from the Cougars so far. Scott Whitbeck taking this one ahead and gets it knocked off his stick by the Friars, and out they come the other way, 2-on-1. Smith with Lentini going to the net. Shoots it up off the glass. Howard trying to clear it all the way around. Can it be kept in? No, I don't believe so. Again, offsides is signaled. 10:05 to go in the second. I'd like to remind everybody, if you are not already, please follow the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for game announcements, highlights, and we do 3 stars of the week for the Suffolk County Varsity Division. Next post will be coming out tomorrow on Monday. See who the best 3 players this week were at the SCHSHL. Golod takes the puck off the faceoff, banks it all the way down right in front of his own bench. It passes the goal line and it'll come back into their own zone for icing. Friars take this face off. Position in front. Stuff chance is put home for a goal. Number 2 for Brady Monteleone. The lead extends to 5. DeAndrea over to Monteleone. First chance wouldn't go, but the second one does. It's been a big game for those two. 2 apiece for them. Another point for DeAndrea. The Friars are looking to handle business here early. Friars send this one all the way down. Enough touch, no icing. Sittler plays it off to the side. It's DeAndrea taking it away. Here's another shot. That one's swallowed up by Sittler off the stick of Monteleone. He'll hold on for the whistle. The face-off. St. Anthony's wins it again. Alamia sending one on net. Kicked aside by Michael Sittler. Schempf couldn't escort that one out of the zone. Trouble is had. It's kept in by the Friars. Nealon going to the net. Pass was looked for there. Was broken up in the slot. Another shot. Nice glove save. Michael Sittler head on. He holds on for the whistle. Behind the back clear. Almost backfired as in came we're back to action here. It's the Friars at the side of the net. Greasiak sent that one high off the glass. Another chance, backhanded. That one went off the crossbar. Another chance with Sittler sprawling. It goes in. It's Michael Terry on another goal for St. Anthony's. Michael Sittler doing everything in his power to try and keep that one out, covering the bottom 99th percentile of the goal, but apparently he didn't get that last 1%. So the puck was slid under his torso and across the line. Here come the Friars again. The relentless attack continues. Greziak loses the puck off his stick. Here comes Nicholas Alamia sending in front. Greziak looked for the stuff chance, wasn't there. Alamia back at the blue line. Michael Sittler kicks that one aside. It's Greziak on the rebound in the slot. Gerard Nealon. A 2-on-1 Cougars take the puck away but can't get it out. It's Mancini up top. Drops the puck through the hit as Schempf and him get tied up just outside the blue line, allowing TJ Howard to make his way into the Friar zone. Howard shoots right into Burhart, and he holds on for the save. Shot number 4 for Middle Country. Shots are 24-4 in favor of the Friars. Some offensive zone time here for Middle Country. We'll see if they can get something going, but once again, short staff tonight. Virtually playing with just 2 lines. They do have 6 on the bench. So you can double sit somebody every rotation. It's so hard to keep up with a team like this, especially when St. Anthony's has all their lethal players and are more staffed than you are. Couple touch passes here. Marchesada tried to send that one in behind his back. It finds the stick of Gavin Cotta eventually, but it's taken off and moved to the corner. Up top, Dylan Cochran. Lofting one, wide of the net. Trying to keep it deep. Kill off some more time. Here's Cotta on the backhand. Moving back out, couple quick passes. Capulli swings all the way down looking for Monteleone. Marchesada wrestles that one away. Back down to Monteleone. He spins. Pretty move there from Brady. On the near side boards, though, it's eventually taken away, and out comes Brandon Schurman, trying to get a step on Capulli. Schurman to the net, backhanded on, and that one was saved by Burhart. Second chance wouldn't go, fanned on there by Middle Country. Schurman took a hard spill, appears to be skating over to the bench gingerly. Not sure if that's a little bit of soreness after the hit or just some frustration after the shot was shut down by Burhart. Meanwhile, the other way, it's Cotta. Touch pass back up from Monteleone. He lets a slap shot go. That one blocked down by Sittler. The bank almost comes back into Sittler, but he's able to guide it away from harm. Mancini finds DeAndrea. Pass was just off his stick and allows Scott Whitbeck to come the other way. Whitbeck trying to swing in. Across the ice. Here comes Nicholas DeAndrea now, rescuing the puck from his own zone. DeAndrea moving left to right, shooting and scoring. Hat trick, Nicholas DeAndrea. Another point tallied for number 12. You give that man time and space, he can make some very pretty things happen. And none prettier in hockey than a hat trick. Goal number 3 for DeAndrea. We're now back underway. Michael Terry has a goal to his credit in this game. This one's sent over towards the net, a battle for it there. It was guided out of the zone by TJ Howard, but right back in, 3-on-2 come the Friars. Griziak crisscrossing in front of Terry and Marchesada. Friendly fire there as Terry goes flying to the ice via the skate trip from Griziak. Back out at center. It's Mancini sending it up over the wall. Thinks we're playing the wrong sport. Trying to put it over the wall, you got to keep it in. It's not baseball. Following the puck out of play, the face-off comes just in front of the Friars bench outside the middle country zone. It's Cochran taking, circling, looking. And eventually it finds Gerard Nealon. Nealon moving in, operating down low, shooting. That one went off the side of the net. Nealon, drop pass. DeAndrea in front, Cotta couldn't shove it home. Schurman, onsides with Cancia, throws on net, hits the outside of the post, pops up off the glass. Cancia shoved down by Capoli behind the net. As here comes Nicholas DeAndrea now. Hat-trick already in 2 periods, looking for the drop pass to Cotta. Gavin Cotta spinning, gets away from one. Creates some separation with the pass. Nicholas DeAndrea plays the patient game. Here's Capoli letting one go wide. Cotta, once again below the goal line. Another drop pass for DeAndrea. Ooh, maybe looking for a little bit of lacrosse style goal there. He thinks they're up big. Maybe let's get tricky with it. Puck wouldn't get on his stick. So instead he elects for the pass. Now Middle Country trying to exit the zone. Three goals, 4 points tonight so far for Nicholas DeAndrea. Give him double digits, 13, vaulting him up into the top 5 in points in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League Varsity Division. Big night if you're a St. Anthony's Friars fan. They're going to look to hold off this lead as Gerard Nealon stick handles offsides. So we'll get a stoppage. Face-off won by Middle Country, and here they come. A shot let go up into the netting off the block from David O'Brien. So now the face-off will move deep into the Friars' end. We approach a minute and a half to play here in the second period. It's been all St. Anthony's here tonight. And once again, they move into the Middle Country zone, looking to operate. As here's a bad turnover now. Lloyd in alone, couldn't handle it cleanly and build up the speed. The back check of the Friars catches up to him. Fresh off the bench was Brendan Lloyd, as the puck squeaked past the players at the blue line for St. Anthony's. He just couldn't corral it. Friars catch up. Here comes Monteleone the other way. Touch pass over for Smith. Back to Monteleone. He tries to kick it on, but it hits the side of the net. Monteleone. A loft pass back out. Marcia Sada riding Witt back into the boards. Battles Dylan Cochran there to try and wrestle the puck away. A little bit of extras after the play behind. As here comes Dylan Smith shooting and scoring. Oh my goodness, what a snipe from 14 in black. Through the legs of Howard. My goodness, Dylan Smith. Maybe the prettiest goal of the day today. Nonetheless now, a big lead for the Friars, once again underway. As we wind down this second period, Greziak moving in. Losing the puck off his stick. Schumann trying to make something happen with Cancia. That chance is rejected, and here come the Friars the other way. A little bit of an odd man rush. Terry in the slot, lost the puck off his stick at the buzzer. So we'll go to intermission, 8-0 Friars. It's all St. Anthony's here on the Sunday Showdown on the LI Sports Network. Final 15 are ready to roll here at the rinks. Middle Country still looking for their first goal of the game. A flurry of goals in the second period, courtesy of Brady Monteleone, Alexander Greziak, as here they come again. Another save by Michael Sittler. I'll finish my point. Michael Terry, Nicholas DeAndrea, and Dylan Smith all tallying goals there for a 6-goal period to get this lead all the way out to 8 in favor of the Friars, who are looking to move all the way up to 5th place in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. After an 0-3 start, they're 3-1 in their next 4 if they hold on to this win tonight. An impressive response from the defending champs, looking to try and send a message to the rest of the league. Definitely a great way to build some momentum and take up some points in the standings. Off the face-off, puck trickled into the slot. Scott Whitbeck tried to move it out to center. Would not be done so easily as Cotta feeds DeAndrea. DeAndrea looking for the pass in front, and it's put home for another Friar goal. DeAndrea, such a patient player. That one touched home by Joseph Marchesada. He gets in on the scoring action. Another point for DeAndrea, continually moving himself up the rankings. Friars now going to look to wind down this clock. Gerard Nealon over the blue line, cutting in, has Terry going to the net. Michael Sittler makes the aggressive save right there. Stretch pass all the way down past Ryan Burhart. No one got a touch on it for either team, so it'll go for icing. If the Friars are able to hold on to this win, tomorrow is going to be a good one, folks. Battle for sole possession of 5th place. St. Anthony's will be taking on Connetquot Sayville right here on the LI Sports Network for Game 1 of our Monday night doubleheader. Game 2 of that will be Sachem and Northport, who are also jockeying for playoff positioning. That'll be a matchup of 4 and 7. Sure to be a high-flying night of action as Gerard Nealon in front puts that one wide. Nealon now looking to go around the net with a wrap. That one got blockered off, and here comes Golod the other way. Golod, bank pass for Schurman. Can he catch up to it? He can, putting back in front. Looking for Golod there. Burhart steered it away. From his own end, it's Cochran playing it up for Greziak. Puck swung all the way around. Cochran pushing it back opposite corner. And out come the Cougars. Middle Country still looking to try and put a goal up on the board. Here comes Gavin Cotta looking for a goal of his own. Cotta in, shoots off the side of the net. Cotta has tallied 3 assists here tonight. And now he puts a shot on net and it rolls and goes in. Monteleone was in the area. We'll see who gets rewarded for the goal. We'll go to replay here and really get a definitive answer. It rolls up. I don't believe Monteleone got to it. If it is a Brady Monteleone goal, it is a hat trick for number 6. If it's Gavin Cotta's, it is point number 4, and they're going to give it to Monteleone with the assist from Cotta. So 2 hat tricks for the Friars, DeAndrea and Monteleone. 2 players we touched on in pregame to look out for to have big games. They explode. And wouldn't you know, the Friars are on their way to a big victory. For Gavin Cotta, that's assist number 4 in the game. Just as an impressive showing for number 89 in black. So here comes O'Brien in, off the mask of Burhart. Knocks that down for his 6th save of the game. I mentioned before, TJ Olmschneider currently riding back-to-back shutouts for the Friars. He is not here tonight. It's Ryan Burhart in net as that shot from Aiden Kolb is blocked. The Friars themselves are riding a little bit of a shutout streak now. If they are able to hold on to this one, as that from Marcia Sada tips off the glove of Sittler. They'll have gone back-to-back games, their last game coming October 10th, against Northport, in which TJ Olmschneider pitched a shutout there. Here comes Schempf. Kolb over that one out of his reach. They will have gone back-to-back games if this one holds, and 3 games total this year. Their goaltenders will have shut down the opposition for nothing, as there's a nice kick save there. The Friars are able to get through this game clean. It'll be 90 consecutive minutes and maybe some change. 90 minutes, 30 seconds. So they gave up a goal in the late closing seconds of their game Sunday, October 9th, a game they lost 7-1 to East Islip. As they do score here, does Middle Country. So there goes the streak. It's Braden Schemp throwing it on net. Middle Country finally able to crack the code. It comes on just a harmless throw over to the net. Ends up banking in off the leg of Burhart. So there goes everything I said, putting that to absolute uselessness. I apologize personally to Ryan if he feels that I may have cost him in any way. So let this be the apology letter that if he ever does need it, he can refer back to. Nealon now, throwing, sticked away by Sittler. Almost put in inadvertently on the bank on the crashing player from St. Anthony's. It trickled wide through the creases. This one's turned thrown. Oh, nice move there, Gavin Cotta. He does get the goal after Brady Monteleone might have stolen one away from him. Cotta gets one goal right on the doorstep. But everything else at this point is just candy. David O'Brien backtracking through the neutral zone. Here comes DeAndrea, already a hat trick in this game. March Chasada pushes that one wide. Another chance thrown over, that one blocked away from March Chasada. Nice stick there by Kolb, and Jacqueline McGee guides it out of the zone. After this game, Middle Country will have to sit on their hands for a little bit. They don't play for another week and a half. Their next game will come November 2nd. As there's a nice glove save by Michael Sittler. They're going to play the Ward Melville Patriots, who have a win to their credit. They lead Middle Country by just a point, because Middle Country took a game to overtime a couple weeks ago against Connetquot Sayville, in which they lost. So we'll see if they can pull out a win then on that Wednesday night in November. Schempf, the goal scorer, trying to throw it in from the same spot. Hits the side of the net this time as there's a shot from the point by Leipy. It gets blocked away from Burhart. Friars trying to clear it out. It gets knocked up over the netting, out of play. So we eclipse 2.5 minutes to go. Capoli looking for just an option. Has Alameda. St. Anthony's just content with winding this one down. We have just under 100 ticks left to play. So here comes Alameda. One last chance. Nice kick save there by Michael Sittler. The Middle Country goaltender has done just about everything you can do, in his power at least, to try and keep this game where it is. But 30 shots is a mass amount to try and stop. The Friars have been relentless. And he's made some definite highlight reel saves, as there's a goal. Yet another score by the Friars. That will all but do it. Joseph Marchesada gets his second. And wouldn't you know it, another assist from Nicholas DeAndrea. I believe that's 6 points now for DeAndrea. Just a ridiculous showing from everyone on St. Anthony's. Friars will move it cross ice as we go 3 seconds, 2 and 1, and that'll do it. A big win and a big spot for the St. Anthony's Friars. They vault up all the way to 5th place with this win here tonight. The response is certainly on. After starting 0-3, they're 3-4, 3-1 in their last 4. And they're coming to try and claim some good playoff positioning. As for Middle Country, they fall to 0-8 with this loss, but as I mentioned before, they'll take a week and a half off to regroup and try to come out and take it to Ward Melville. As the players shake hands, that'll do it for us here from the rinks. Thank everybody for tuning into this Sunday showdown. We hope to see you next time on the LI Sports Network, home of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League.